All right, Shalom, Israel. First off, I would like to give all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachai HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well and labor in 100% doctrine. I learned this truth from according to the Bible. I'm the Akim Ha'amayan. I would like to say Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth and our righteousness and the sincerity around the four winds of the earth. And to the sincere believers in the few Akwaf, I would like to say Shalom. I'm going to play a few videos and bring out some scriptures. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson. Okay, I'm going to start with this first one. U.S. faces nationwide baby formula shortage.
GCPS helps me shine as a teacher because there's a lot of support.
The U.S. is staring at a baby formula shortage, leaving families across the country distraught. So far, stores in 5 states, including Texas and Tennessee, are more than 50% out of stock. Supplies are running low in 25 other states and in Washington, D.C. Some stores are limiting how much you can buy to avoid customer hoarding. It's led Taylor Miller from Katy, Texas, to start rationing formula to her babies. She told CBS News,
"Never did I think I would ever be rationing formula."
Now, in an effort to have not a single drop spoil, Little Magnolia only gets 2 ounces every 2 hours instead of 4 ounces every 4.
We'll literally waste a whole tank of gas in a day trying to find formula and maybe only find 1 can.
No luck. Now Taylor is down to just a 2-week supply. Doctors say diluting formula is not an option. It's not healthy for babies.
Our biggest fear is that parents dilute the formula, and this is a big no-no. So diluted formula, it gives too little calories.
We completely out of most of the milk.
Both Taylor and her sister are tired of hearing that line and have reached out for help.
There's family in Louisiana. I had some friends in Georgia and Tennessee look. We have family in Delaware. I mean, literally coast to coast, and nobody has found anything.
So why is it so bad? Experts say a few issues are converging: supply chain issues, recalls, and record inflation levels. In November, baby formula was 11% out of stock nationwide. By April, it got far worse at 31%, and most recently, jumping to just over 40%. The FDA says it's working to increase imports and ease the review process so the supply can meet the growing demand. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm Stephanie Officer.
Okay. The Lord is visiting this place, man. Okay, who were ignorantly called God and Jesus Christ, Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, is visiting this place. 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? Destruction. Woe means destruction. Okay, verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Okay, I'm gonna read down to verse 22, and it reads, verse 20. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Because if you see what's going on, this should put you in a mind frame of trying to get right with the Lord. Okay, get your mind right, pray, seek the Lord, man, while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So it's nothing but evils coming to this place, man. Okay, and that brings me to Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Okay? But guess what? For the hopeful elect, the ones that fear Yahweh Shema Shai, and now sincerity and truth, worshiping the Lord to the best of their ability, trying to fear the Lord to the best of their ability, guess what? Isaiah 65 and verse, we start at verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. See? The servants of Yahweh Shema Shai, the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000, which are all men, 12,000 men out of the 12 tribes, along with the great innumerable multitude that consists of the 1/3, okay, men, women, and children, which are Israelites, okay. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And see, that's what's going on, man. In that time, the wisdom and knowledge and understanding, the wisdom and knowledge shall keep us stable, man. Okay? Just we gotta fear, stay rooted and grounded, and Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, He have mercy on our children, man. Okay, because brothers have children, some brothers don't have children. Okay, let's go to this one.
Georgia Power has invested nearly $10 billion to strengthen the electric grid, installing new substations, upgrading transformers, and moving lines underground. We're making the electric grid more resilient and reliable. It's about making smart investments today and preparing for tomorrow.
3 children, believed to have been killed by their mother in Southern California over Mother's Day weekend, have been identified. 12, 11, and 8 years old. That's how young the victims of this crime were. The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office have identified the siblings as 12-year-old Natalie Flores, 11-year-old Kevin Yanez, and 8-year-old Nathan Yanez. Their mother, Angela Dawn Flores, was arrested in connection with their deaths. Police say she is admitted to the killings. A 16-year-old has been placed in a juvenile detention center for allegedly participating in this crime. He is believed to also be Flores' son, though police have not confirmed that connection. Neighbors say that teenager was the one who alerted authorities.
He went next door, and that's when he said my 3 siblings were killed, and that's when the police were called over.
Parents at the school Kevin and Nathan Yanez attended struggled with telling their children about the tragedy.
You don't know how to talk to your 10-year-old daughter about this, and the shock on her face, and I'm like, all she could say is, well, they're in a better place.
Angela Flores appeared in court on Wednesday. The judge agreed to delay her arraignment until August 12th. Flores is being held on $6 million bond. This is Inside Edition Digital.
Hey, man, look at what's going on in this earth, man. And guess what? Things like this, people still don't want to get right with Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay? People are still out here living in folly, trying to keep America going, man. Okay? When you don't supposed to be doing that, man. You don't supposed to be doing that, man. Look at all this that's going on in the earth, man. So like it for that background noise. That's the TV. Let's bring out Job chapter. Let's get Job chapter 39 and verse 16. She is hardened against her young ones as though they were not hers. Her labor is in vain without fear, because Yahweh have deprived her of wisdom. neither have he imparted to her understanding. See? And that's what it is, man. The Lord didn't give the woman understanding, man. That's rude. That's real cruel. That's inhumane, man. Okay? To be like that towards your young ones, man. Okay? So like it turned down a little bit. It's a lot going on out here, man. Check the news breakout, see what else we got going on. One of the brothers just put in a group text, they trying to in 3 to 5 years with Bill Gates trying to do some the breast milk, like having breast milk, basically it's gonna be tampered with, man, like artificial in a sense. Okay, look at this: 3 senators for the arose and $24 million South Alabama drug empire. Look at this, man. Jake just don't want to get it, man. See what time it is? 11:44, 144, man. Thawada Yahweh Bashim Shabbat Shem Chahakadash, man. We gotta stay rooted and stay grounded, man. We almost out of here, and that brings me to Romans chapter 13, because we got something to fight for, man. Those incorruptible crowns. Romans chapter 13, verse 11, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than when we believed, man. Our deliverance, man. We're almost out of here. Okay? The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying, but put ye on the Lord Yahweh Shai Hamashiach, and make not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof. Okay.
Strong's G 4307. Pranoia. Pranoia.
Paranoia is a forethought, providential care to make provision for a thing, provident care or supply. Okay. The action of providing or supplying something for use. It's an amount set aside of profits in the accounts of an organization for a known liability, especially a bad debt or the diminution. I could be saying it wrong. And value of an asset. But guess what, man? We gotta stay rooted and stay grounded, man. This is a constant fight, man. This is a constant fight, and the Lord is giving us. We have been given instructions, man, on what to do. Okay, and as I brought out earlier, I want to Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6, and it reads, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation." Okay, the fear of the Lord is his treasure. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So fearing the Lord is very important, Israel. Okay. Let's go into Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahweh Bashemah Shah have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. So it's very important for us to come back to seek our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, because we cannot get to Yahweh only through Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, He's that door. He's the mediator. He laid His life down. He's the sacrificial lamb. Okay, so what we must do. It's like it for me going all over the place. So like the spirit been going, the spirit went that way. Romans chapter 12, verse 1, this is what we're supposed to be doing. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yahweh, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto Yahweh, which is your reasonable service. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh. Okay? So we want to make our bodies a living sacrifice, and how we do that? Make these videos, rehearse the righteous acts, go out there, fellowship with the brothers out there, count and edify, man, get built up and exhort, man. Because little do people know, the Lord is on His way back, man. A so-called black man from the tribe of Judah, a so-called Negro, man, and he is dark skinned. Okay. He is not. He's not going to meet you as a man. That's why all these things are happening, man. Because it says in Second Ezra chapter 9. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 2. Now I'm gonna start at 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. Okay? So guess what, man? Pick your poison. Who you gonna serve, man? Mammon, money, yourself, idolizing tangible things, or you gonna serve the living power, man? Because I feel like Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15, for me and my house, we're gonna serve you how about Shema Shah. And with that being said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson. Once again, Shalaki for me bouncing around all over the place. Okay. Lord willing, someone out there will be edified that come across this video. Until next time, I would like to close out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well and labor in 100% doctrine, how I learned this truth from according to the Bible. Shalom to the hopeful elect, pushing this truth in our righteousness and in sincerity around the four winds of the earth. And to the sincere believers in the few Akwaf, I would like to say Shalom. Babak Kashah, Babak Kashah, Babak Kashah. Abba Kwame Asher Allah, Barak Kal Akim, Shalom.